Hello everyone, this is Philip from Marine Magnetics, and I'm going to show you how to work more effectively with survey lines in Bob, Marine Magnetics survey acquisition and processing software. In this video, I will show you how to work with both regular and irregular survey grids. We will start with this regular survey. If we click on the Survey Line tab, we can see that this survey was collected without any survey lines defined, as the list is empty. This is not a problem, as it's very easy to split your survey into lines in Bob. When working with a rectangular survey, the first thing we should do is orientate it in the north-south direction by clicking and dragging the navigation ball here. There are a few tools that you can use to define survey lines. The first is the Mark a Survey Line tool, which allows us to mark each individual survey line. You can click where you want the line to start and drag along the line to define it. As you can see, this is handy for a few lines, but way too intensive for a large survey. You can use the Cut Survey Area into Lines tool to quickly define survey lines for a rectangular survey. You can click and drag to define a rectangular box, and then you will need to enter a prefix if desired and a starting line number, and then click OK. As you can see in both the Map and the Survey Lines tab, that we've quickly defined individual survey lines for the entire survey. You can also see that tie lines were created as well. If you don't want to keep the tie lines, you can simply right-click on them and select Delete. You can also hold Shift and click to select multiple items in the tab. If any of the survey lines need to be adjusted, you can use the selection point to click and drag any of the start or end flags to their desired position. This process works great for rectangular survey areas, but if you have a survey area that's irregular, you will need to use the Split Line tool. I will open up another survey so I can show you this functionality. This survey has an irregular survey layout. Because this survey does not follow a rectangular grid, it would be hard to use the previous tool to split the survey into lines. I will show you the split line functionality that can quickly split the survey into survey lines. Before we begin, we will need to understand the size of the survey. I will use the measurement tool to find the length of the skinniest part of the survey. You can see it's around 190 meters, and I will come back to this when we are splitting our lines. To split this survey into individual lines, it first needs to be a single continuous survey line. And as you can see, there are no lines defined in the Survey Line tab. So I will use the Make a Survey Line tool to select one end of the survey, and then I can click and drag across the survey. Now I will need to enter a line name. I will just say 1 here, and hit Save. Now we can see that my whole entire survey is one single continuous survey line. I can now right-click on the single survey line and select Split Line. This brings up the Split Line dialog. This tool uses survey direction to split the lines where they deviate past a certain tolerance. The defaults should work well unless you have particularly crooked lines. I will adjust the minimum line length to just under the 190 meters that I measured before, and then I can click to split the lines. As you can see, over 200 lines were created. This tool is very effective for irregular survey areas. I also want to quickly touch on some other useful features when working with survey lines. For example, if one of these survey lines has some bad data and we wanted to delete it, we could go ahead and delete it. But now our survey lines have a missing line number. To fix this, we can select all of our survey lines and use the Renumber Survey Line tool. All I will need to do is add a prefix if desired and define my first line number and hit OK. Now my survey lines are renamed to all be in consecutive order. Now perhaps I need my survey to all be in a single survey line, maybe for some type of analysis. I can again select all of my survey lines by shift clicking, and I can right click and select Join Lines. This will join them into a single survey line that encompasses all of my survey. I hope this video helps you work more effectively with survey lines in Bob. If you require any additional help, please be sure to check out the Bob manual on marinemagnetics.com, or you can speak with the team by emailing us or calling us. Thank you.